All right, boys and girls, we are back. We're at our reading table. And again, we are just basically reviewing our lesson 21 because this is our last day for the lesson. When we come back from spring break, we will be on lesson 22. So, woohoo, we're moving right along. And so, for this lesson, we had the letter O. It makes the ah sound, correct, as in octopus or in odd or otter. All of those words begin with the letter O. And then we have words that has O in the middle, words like pop, top, mop, or even dot. All of those words have the O sound in the middle. All right, so the O sound can be in the beginning or it can be in the middle. We also have our words to know for this lesson, which are play and make. And we know that these words are a little bit different than the words we've had in the past because they have a long A sound. I know Miss O's went over with you guys all of your letters and the long vowel sounds that they have. And so we know that our vowels, A, E, I, O, U, and sometimes Y, all are our vowels. They all have two sounds. The Y has many sounds, at least three sounds. But A, E, I, O, U have two sounds. Short, A, long, A. E, short, E, long, E. I, short, E, long, I. O, short, A, long, O. And U, short, A, long, U. All right, for these words, this unit or this lesson, we are focused on the long sound of A, and we can make the a long sound in a couple of ways. One is we have that silent E. The E is silent, but he's very powerful because he makes the A say her name. And we saw a video on that yesterday, our silent E, and how it makes words change its name, or the other vowel change its name. Then we also have our A, I, A, Y. Two vowels go walking. First one does the talking. And so with A, I, A has the mouth because it does all the talking in a word like pale. And then A, Y, A does all the talking, like in the word play. And you'll be watching a video on two vowels go walking on today. So you'll review that a little bit more. All right, so let's get into our blending. We've been doing our blending in different ways, and we'll do it even different today. I'm using our math counters to do our blending. And so I'm going to sound out a word, and I want you to guess at what that word might be. You shouldn't really be guessing because you should be able to figure it out by now, but let's go ahead and see. We have k, I, d, k, I, d. If I bring those sounds together, kid, 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 I would have the word kid. All right. So that's our first word. Our next word would be t, it, t, it. If I bring those sounds together, I have tip, 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 tip. And that word looks like that, tip. All right, our next word is et. Let me split them out a little bit. Et, et. And if I bring those sounds together, get, 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 we would have the word get. My cards don't want to separate. Sorry about that. Here we go. Get. All right. Here's our next word. Mm. Mm. If I bring those sounds together. Mm. Mm. Fun. 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 We have fun. All right. Our next word is sat. Sat. If I bring those sounds together, sat, 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 sat. We have the word sat. And last but not least, we have fag. Fag. Bring those sounds together. Fog, 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 fog. And we have the word fog. Nice job, boys and girls. Alrighty, now we're going to segment words. I'll give you the word and then I want you to break it apart. So the word is tack. Tack. Can you break that up for me? So we have ack, ack. And we have 3 sounds. Even though we have 4 letters, we only have 3 sounds because the CK makes a 1 sound. So tack only has 3 sounds in it. Our next word is pin. Pin, like a safety pin in a baby's diaper. Let's break those sounds up. And we have p, I, n, p, I, n. Good job. That's for pin. Next word is bag. So again, we have 3 sounds. B, a, g. B, a, g. Last but not least, we have pet. And so we have p, e, t, p, e, t, which is pet. All right, girls and boys, really good job. I'm hoping next week I will do a virtual class and I'll be able to read with some of you during our virtual class. I'm really excited to hear you guys segment and blend words together. Alrighty, we are moving on. We are getting ready to do our pronouns. That was something we focused on this lesson, our pronouns. Again, pronouns we've worked with are he, she, and we. And these are the words that replace regular nouns like girl, boy. Hold on. I'm sorry, boys and girls. I have to grab a pencil. So let me see if I can reach over here and grab a pencil that is actually sharpened. All right, sorry about that. All right, so let's take a look. Of course, this would be our big chart that we would work on in our classroom, but I don't have it here. So I'm in my book and we're going to take a look and it says, the girl likes to play with her doll. And so the girl is the noun that we're going to replace. Are we going to say she or we? Correct. We would say she because it's just one person. Even though we see 2 people in the story, the sentence is only about the one girl. All right, number 2. The boy is fishing at the pond. Do we use she to replace the boy or do we use he? That's right, we use he because it's a male, a boy, and he is used for males or boys. Could be used for fathers as well. All right, number 3. My brother and I played soccer all day. So we have to replace my brother and I. So it's more than one person. So are we going to use we or she? That's right. We're going to use we. And so it says we played soccer all day. And then the last one, my mother is wearing a red dress. Would I use he or she? Correct. I would say she. So let's reread our sentence, all of them using our pronouns. She likes to play with her doll. He is fishing at the pond. We played soccer all day. She is wearing a red dress. Alrighty, you will be having a little more practice with pronouns in writing today. But for right now, we're going to move on to our multiple meaning words. And those are words that have two meanings. So as you see, I have a picture of a can, and we all know what a can is, right? Something that usually stores food. But if I use it in a sentence such as, can I play with you? Well, it's not talking about this can. It's talking about the can about doing something, not the can that's sitting right here, the steel can. It's talking about, can I do something with you? All right. So we see that the word can mean either this metal can, or it can talk about doing something. Can I play with you? It all depends on how I use it. If I wanted to use it in a sentence using this can, I could say, could you pass me the can of beans, please? See how it's different? So it's not about doing, it's about the actual item. All right. All right, here we have the word rock. Actually, it's not the word, it's a picture of a rock. And we know it to be this heavy mineral, actually, that we have on the ground. And we have rocks all around us, and all kinds of different rocks. But we also know that we could rock and roll. We could jam and get down, like this little baby thinks that he's getting down with his guitar and microphone and he's singing his song. All right. So rock could mean, once again, an item, a thing, or it can talk about doing something like rock and roll. All right. Our last example is punch. And we see this punch bowl, which has punch in it, meaning a beverage that we drink. Or a punch can mean balling up your fist and hitting something, which I hope we don't do ever. We do our little buddy taps in the morning sometimes, but that's as much punching as we want to do with our fist. All right, so again, the one word punch can mean a beverage, or it can mean balling up your fist and hitting something. So right now, I'd like you to go on and do your multiple meaning Google form that you have in your classroom. I believe you will also watch the video for the two vowels go walking. And then you're going to check out Ms. LeBerth, and then you're going to come on back to me and we'll do some writing. All right, talk to you soon.